Hello everyone, myself Prajesh. This is the second video about the AblePro documentation and introductions. Today we are going to walk through about the setting up the AblePro React theme. So here you can see my GitHub have full version and seed. I just created a code space in my GitHub here. I can see two folders. So whenever you download the theme, you will find the same thing. You will have full version and seed. So the full version is the main version that you can see here as a React demo. So everything will be there as a full version. The seed version is the minimal version where you can start your project and then slowly migrate everything or your needed part from the full version to seed. I'll walk through how to run the projects. Mainly I'll focus on the full version, maybe in the seed version for the faster startup. So I'll go into seed here. I'm now in the seed. So anytime if we wanted to see what are the commands that are available with any themes, we can just go to package.json, check the script and see all these commands here. I'll just install the npm packages first because otherwise other part will not be work. So npm I. In certain cases this npm I command will not work. It will complain as a peer dependencies issue. So in that case you may need to run this as a peer dependency. So command would be like npm install legacy peer deps. So this command will help you to avoid any third party dependencies is there in your project. It will allow you to install the packages without that warning. So we'll just give a few seconds or minutes to install this packages. Yep, this has been installed. Now to start the project we'll just do start. So I'm using npm, so npm run start. So it is using React script, so it's done. Starting has been loading has been done. Since I'm using workspace, it will be forward me to the some random URL, but in your case you will see localhost 3000 as a URL if you are running application in your local machine. So we'll just wait for a few seconds to application to be appear. This is the minimal version, so it will be loaded faster compared to the full version. Yeah, so in the full version there are ample number of packages there, as well as code is so big with so many components and features. So it will take some time. All the features are of course there in the seed version, but all the additional packages, all additional codes that is not needed to start any project, it will be just it has been just removed from the seed version so that anyone can just directly jump onto the seed version. Every theme aspect will be there in the seed version. So here you can see the entire theme is in AblePro. It's not like that, it's the simple text boxes and everything. Yeah, so this is the minimal version. You have everything here. Just one page has been given as a startup page with card, a documentation link, roadmap, and the menu is here. This features and everything is here. So this is the minimum steps to start up with AblePro React version. All of the version like Bootstrap, .NET, CodeIgniter all have the package.json. You can also refer to the documentation that has been provided with your downloads. Here there is a React. In the quick start you can check what are the commands that you need to mention run. So you just need to go to React, and then sometimes you need to use legacy peer dips because, as I mentioned, third-party packages, and then use npm start. So for each of the versions, let's say Bootstrap, it has also documentation that how can you start with the project, what are the commands here. The gulp is the commands that you can run after installing the packages. So yeah, that's it for the setup part. You can do same for the full version. I just walked through the C version. And for deployment, I'll just kill this version. um, I'll just kill this one and create open another terminal, this, and here is the command for the production. So I'll go to seed, I'll run npm run build. So it will create the build version for me. The build folder will be created here inside the seed, yeah, as you can see. And you can just pick this build for a folder from the here and move those files into your server. So that will be just working as expected. So here, once this build has been generated, you can just directly move that to your server. If you want to deploy your application to subdomains, sometimes you might need to, or subdomains or subfolder, you may need to correct some of the things here. First you need to mention the URL, as we mentioned here that we are going to deploy it to the React subfolder, so we mention the public URL here, right? And the base name is the React. So whatever is the subfolder like this, the React, that you need to mention here as well. By that way all the directory and resource navigation or path will be considered from this while doing a build. So yeah, build folder has been generated. It also saying that the project build was assuming that we are going to host it at this location. It is based on this that we have mentioned here, so you also need to change that part. And at the build folder, this build folder is generated here, so we can just check. Just a second. You can just open that build folder anytime from your terminal, either you are using Mac or Windows. So yeah, that's it. For this session we saw how to open the React app, how to install the npm packages, how to run that in the local mode, and as well as how can we deploy to the any domain or subdomain or subfolder. We also check that how the documentation is there for every tech stack, where you can check the installation thing which is mentioned as quick start. So that's it for this video. See you in the next video. Bye bye.